introduced as the successor to Kenny Dalglish later this evening. His appointment takes effect immediately. Assistant manager Walter Smith will take charge of Rangers in the meantime, with the club promising an appointment sometime next week. Smith himself has not been ruled out, but other names being suggested include Kenny Dalglish. Souness said one of his reasons for leaving was to spend more time with his 3 young children. And Rangers club chairman David Murray dismissed speculation that Souness had been hounded out of Scotland. With news and reflections on the day's events, here now is Jim Delahunt.
The Rangers chairman David Murray made the announcement that his friend Graeme Souness was to leave Ibrox for Liverpool.
We're obviously very disappointed that he's made this decision. It was Graeme's wish that we could keep it like that to the end of the season, but I felt that the sooner it's cleared up the better, and that he feels free. He's free to go on to Liverpool. That was not Graeme's choice, but we feel we've got a championship to win, and that's got to be the priority. I'll ask Graeme to say a few words.
I won't be taking questions. I'd just like to say that there are 2 main reasons why I've decided to go to Liverpool. The first one, which is the biggest one, I have 3 young children who are at an age where I feel I should be spending more time with them. Living and working in England will allow me to do that. And also the other one, on the football side, I now feel I've gone as far as I'll be allowed to go in trying to achieve success at this football club.
The one thing we'll always remember is no man is bigger than Rangers Football Club, whether it be Graeme Souness, David Murray or anybody who plays here. The most important thing is, as I said already, is to win this league and deliver for the supporters something that they've supported both Graeme and the rest of us on the board so much in the past. In the perfect world, it would have been a situation where I'd like Graeme to stay to the end of the season. And when it became quite obvious that the story had leaked, I felt as a chairman it was a situation that couldn't go on any longer, and therefore asked Graeme if he would leave prior to the end of the season.
I would like to state that I wanted to stay until the end of the season. It's been decided by the board. They feel it's the best thing and the best interest of this football club if I go now, and I have to accept it.
I got a phone call at 11 o'clock last night and told me my manager was going down to Liverpool, and it came as much as a shock to me as it did to you.
At Anfield, Liverpool players reacted to the news of Souness's imminent arrival.
We're here to play for Liverpool Football Club, whoever's the manager. It's down to the manager to pick a side, and we're going to do the best for the club. And Graeme Souness will pick the side that he thinks is favourable to the club, and it'll go from there.
Well, Rangers have not as yet named Souness's successor, and the club's failure to confirm assistant manager Walter Smith as the new boss has only fuelled speculation that another big name may be offered the Ibrox hot seat. Top of anyone's list must be Kenny Dalglish, the former Liverpool manager who's been linked several times to Ibrox. Dalglish is on record as saying he's now retired from football, but then Graeme Souness said his long-term future was with Rangers. Ken McRob's been looking at who's likely to be next on the managerial merry-go-round.
Walter Smith's the man in charge at the moment and can stake a good claim to take the post on a permanent basis. Souness chose him as his assistant exactly 5 years ago and has described him as his best ever signing. He knows the club well, is popular with the players and is highly respected. One man, though, has credentials which can't be equalled. As a youngster, Kenny Dalglish looked out over Ibrox from his home in the nearby High Flats. He was a Rangers fan. He's played and managed at the very top. But when he quit Liverpool, he said he was quitting football. The question is whether, like Souness, he will change his mind about his future when a sufficiently tempting carrot is dangled. Terry Butcher and Rangers had a 4-year love affair. He was a vital part of the revival under Souness, but his relationship with the club ended in sadness last November when, like others before him, he was the loser in a row with the manager. He's now had just over 4 months managerial experience with Coventry, but there's no doubt the chance of taking control at Ibrox would see him rushing back north of the border. Another ex-Ranger in contention is Ray Wilkins, the Cockney gentleman, still playing regularly with Queen's Park Rangers, who he joined in November 1989 after 2 years at Ibrox. Arsenal manager George Graeme, a Scot, is another whose name's been linked with the vacancy. He led the London club to the title in 88-89 and is on course to repeat that success this season. He's recently signed a new contract, though, with Arsenal. England and Manchester United skipper Brian Robson's another candidate. He's no managerial experience, but then neither had Graeme Souness when he arrived at Ibrox. Another Robson, Bobby, could come into the reckoning. The ex-England boss has taken PSV Eindhoven to the top of the Dutch First Division this season.